Up. They didn't threw the towel in. Round number 3.
Half a minute to go in the third round. And Fabio Wardley is crowned the British heavyweight champion in his 15th contest. With such a limited amateur background, many doubted that he would be able to rise to such lofty heights, but he's done it.
All right, let's talk. Let me tell you something. That was an action-packed 3-round fight between Fabio Wardley, up-and-coming fringe. I guess you can say now he's going to be in the top 15 rankings of at least one sanctioning body after this fight. And Nathan Gorman. If you would have asked me to preview this fight, I would have gave the edge to Gorman off of the amateur pedigree. But Fabio Wardley's power is definitely real. So basically, the question is, can Fabio Wardley be a world champion one day in this landscape? If I'm being honest, I don't think he got it yet. I don't see nothing special. That's just my personal opinion. Now, nice, solid win. He beat the guy that he was supposed to beat. But can he be a world champion? Now, that British heavyweight title just so happens, all of the fighters that have won it, recently, heavyweights have gone on to big things. Let me go check real quick. I was looking on BoxRec. Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Huey Fury and Sam Sexton had it. Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, David Price, Danny Williams, all the way down to Lennox Lewis. So, that's a good thing he got going for him. But in this landscape is heavy. And how old is Fabio Wardley? 27 years old. So now, where do you start building him up to? Now, we're going to take a little bit of a jump cut. Welcome back. I guess let me tell you this. Took a bit of a boxing hiatus, but we are back as boxing season has started. And also, we're going to be covering we're covering other content on the channel. But one thing you can rely on is my boxing content on the weekends, whether it's going to be on this channel or my Fight View 360 boxing channel. So I'm still working out the kinks on where, my boxing content will go. But nonetheless, expect for major fights or significant fights for me to still be covering. Now, I will miss some. For example, I did miss Alberto Ramirez versus Dimitri Bivol. Let's turn it up. Listen to the particulars. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe.
For both of these fighters. The red corner throws in the towel at 2 minutes and 33 seconds of round number 3. Therefore, referee Bob Williams halts this contest, declaring your winner by TKO and the new British heavyweight champion, Fabio Wardley.
Solid win.
Well, among the questions in the build-up here.
Solid win. Let's listen to the post-fight interview and also who is going to be a realistic option for him next. Since he wants to fight guys in the top 15, it's probably not going to be somebody we know. It's going to be a top 15 ranked guy. Watch. Somebody like this guy, like Ivan Ditchko. And then he'll probably work up to probably fight somebody like Chisora later on, or the Chinaman, Zheli Zhang. Big Bang after Joshua, of course. Joshua's got to get his payday. Maybe the Ijit Kabiel. Martin Bacoli, somewhere along those lines. Maybe a guy like this.
They both went straight to action, David.
They really did. I could kind of see the inexperiencedness of Wardley in that first
I'm not
round.
ready to say he's got the goods yet. Not just there, but he's got the power. Definitely. He's definitely got the power.
And when he gets a man hurt, he's relentless.
One thing Andy said prior to the fight, that if Fabio gets hurt, he's got this very good way of, deciding enough's enough here. I'm just going to throw back. And that's what he did. He got hurt. His nose obviously clearly broken. And he decided, okay, let's just fight. It's a fighter's instinct, and it's how you respond.
I want to listen to the post-fight interview and see what's next. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at T Street Controversy. Here's my Twitter right here.
You can't learn that in the amateurs. You either got it or you ain't.
Yeah, it's inside you. Yeah, it's clearly got it. One thing it's clearly got is what was power. Every time he landed, you can see Nathan Gorman didn't like
That power is definitely for real. Let's take a jump cut.
Fabio Wardley, including those early white collar fights before you turn professional, you've had just 19 contests in a boxing ring, and tonight you are the British heavyweight champion. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good. Yeah, it's been a mental journey to just kind of throw myself into the scene, throw myself into boxing as a whole, and see where I ended up. And so far, so good. I'm seeing them to be doing all right. I'm putting on some good fights. I'm having some good dust ups, and mate, I'm feeling good. I feel like I could do anything, conquer the world.
Said to you in fight week, do you think you might get a tactical chess match? You said, no, I think I might get a fight. Turns out you did get a fight in there, didn't you?
Hey, look, I come from that Dylan White school of hard knocks. We've had plenty of fights in the gym, plenty of scraps, and that's nothing new to me. It's just you haven't seen it on a fight night, but I got to give everyone a bit of a sneak preview of what it's like for me if I want to go to war.
We know you're raw, we know you're a work in progress, but one hallmark of your game so far is that you are incredibly dangerous immediately after you've been hurt. You were hurt in that second round, weren't you?
Hey, Nathan's a good operator. He throws some good shots, and he caught me a few times, but to me, I'm used to taking big shots. I've sparred with some of the biggest and baddest boys in the ring, so it's no problem to me. I just bite down in that gum shield and keep moving forward.
Robert Hodgins, I know what a proud man you are, the Lonsdale belt over your shoulder. The link up with Ben Davison, you've said it's been crucial to his development and getting him prepared for this fight. But how proud are you of your man tonight?
Super proud. I've lost my voice, Chris, as you could tell. Super proud, but I don't think I'm going to give him this belt back. It's mine.
That's staying on the mantelpiece, is it? And Ben Davison, you obviously joined Fabio and the team this year. You've known Robert for a number of years. Was that part of the game plan tonight? Kind of went out the window, didn't it?
To what, sorry?
The game plan went out the window a little bit tonight in that second round, didn't it?
Yeah, well, we thought that Nathan might try and start fast. I said to Fab, notorious slow starter, that he needed to be ready to meet Nathan early, if need be, and it just sort of went from there, really.
Eddie, I don't know if we were expecting exactly that kind of fight, but that was exciting, wasn't it?
It was perfect. It was an old school heavyweight tear-up, and people talked in the build-up to this fight about amateur pedigree and white-collar pedigree. It was actually the difference. There was experience you can't buy. It was the ability to bite down on a gum shield, and that's what churned the fight. Nathan Gorman started very well, and Fabio was buzzed in the second round, but every time we see him buzzed, he comes back with a vengeance. And that was stuff, like I said, that pedigree means nothing when you've got the ability to do that. And that was a real good heavyweight performance from someone that's still learning. It's a massive achievement to win the British title from that background. But I really feel like it's just the beginning, and I think he's going to keep evolving in the gym. Robert's done such a brilliant job. They've got such a great relationship, pleased from both. Ben's been a great addition as well. But that was a really exciting heavyweight performance, and I think just the beginning for Fabio Wardley.
There's some hungry challengers around you. Fraser Clarke watching tonight. I know he's been part of your sparring in preparation for this. Are you going to defend that title next year?
I'm ready for big fights. Like I've got a little bit of a taste of sitting next to Eddie on the top table at a press conference. So I want to stay up there. So I want to be headlining shows. If that's the big fight in front of me, then I'll take it, whatever's there. But 2023 is the year of Fabio Wardley. It's the year I really kick on and really get stuck in. And everyone that supports me is coming along for the ride.
Well, there's plenty of them in full voice here. I think you need to go and give your girlfriend Bella and your mum a hug, because you're giving them a bit of a heart attack. So go and enjoy your success. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well done there, Fabio Wardley, the new Brit.
I gotta think that they may go forward with the Fraser Clarke fight, but that is, in my opinion, that's a step back, and it's a step back in my personal opinion. It's not saying that the fans wouldn't accept it, but yeah, it's time for him to start working his way up to headlining his own shows and working towards the title. Now, I already named the guys that are possible, like Martin Bakole, Michael Hunter. Depends on how aggressive they want to be. Jermaine Franklin, if he loses to Dillian Whyte in the main event that's coming up, which I think that Dillian Whyte's probably going to lose. Iji Kabayao, that'll be a hard fight for him. If they can get the Lucas Brown fight, approved. You kind of see where I'm going. I don't think they would go with Dempsey McKean because Eddie's trying to build him up over in Australian territories. But, shout out to Fabio Wardley. On my way to the watch the main event of this card, and John Ryder and Zach Parker. Thanks for watching on T Street Controversy. Please subscribe.